What's up, Niner fam? My name is JT Magnum. Welcome to Niner News. It was a debacle yesterday watching that game. You know, for the first time in my life, and I've watched the 49ers since 1982. And for the first time in my life, I turned off a game in the third quarter. In the third quarter, I turned off the game. Right when the third quarter ended, I turned off the game. I was done. I started watching some other games in the NFL because I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't watch the team that I love the most. It's my favorite sports team of all my sports teams. I'm a Lakers fan as well. I'm a New York Mets fan as well. It's my favorite team, and to watch what they were doing yesterday, and to watch that coaching staff just game plan the way they did, it disgusted me. It disgusted me so bad that I just couldn't watch anymore. I couldn't take it. Like, I was getting so angry inside. I thought I was going to have a stroke. I really did. I thought I was going to have a heart attack because I was just getting so angry inside because I feel helpless. Don't you ever feel like that when you love the team so much, or you wish you can do something, like you wish you can just be, I don't know, a coach or something? Like, I want to coach them. I want to coach their offense. I want to do something. I want to do something to help this team because I feel like they have just, I don't know what this coaching staff has done to this team, but they are absolutely horrible. They don't know who to play. They don't know who to draft. They don't know who to put in the game for the players they do have. They can't find the right offensive line combination because they're just stupid in the head. They're just dumb. They're idiots. I've never seen such an idiotic coaching staff in my life. Just from the moves they make to the things that they think are right. If they're not working and a quarterback is getting sacked nonstop, you think they would change it. No, we'll leave it in there because they'll get it. They'll get the hang of it, and they'll just, they'll figure it out. And, once they start to gel, we'll get the right mix in there, and they'll start to gel, and they'll protect the quarterback. Well, it hasn't worked. It's week freaking 14. It hasn't worked. The Browns got 9 sacks. The Cleveland Browns. How do you not beat this team? How do you not beat a 2-10 team? How? How do you not game plan for a 2-10 team? And that's another thing. The Cleveland Browns ranked last against the run. Last. Yet the 49ers came in, and what did they do? They passed the ball constantly. They had 17 rushes for the whole game. How do you have 17 carries for the whole game against a team that can't stop the run? How? How do you game plan? What was your thinking of play action passes the whole game? That was all the 49ers were doing. Every freaking pass was a freaking play action pass. It got so annoying to watch. It was like Cleveland wasn't fooled. They weren't moving. They were like, well, you guys aren't going to run the ball, so we'll just stay back. And that's what they did. And nobody could get open because the front three, not front four, the front three was getting into the line. Why? Because Eric Pierce cannot block anybody. He can't block me. I challenge Eric Pierce. I bet you if he snapped the ball to Blaine Gabbert, I'd get around Eric Pierce and I'd sack Gabbert. Or at least get a pressure. Because he can't block me. He can't block anybody. He can't block a single soul. He can't block Jim Fat Tom Sula. If Jim Tom Sula wanted to get to the quarterback, he'd get to the quarterback. That's how horrible he is. There's guys with broken legs that can get around Eric Pierce. It's absolutely... He shouldn't even be in the NFL. He shouldn't even be on this team. He shouldn't be in the NFL. He shouldn't be in the game. By now, after 14 weeks, you should figure out that the guy sucks and he can't pass block worth a damn. He can't. He's the most garbage offensive lineman I've seen in my entire life. I mean, he makes every defensive end look like they're Reggie White. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how somebody could suck that bad yet get so much playing time. It baffles me. It baffles my mind. It's almost like he's paying them to let him play. Please let me play. Please let me play. I'll give you $5. And Jim Tom Sula's like, okay, I'll take that. Yeah, give me myself a nice 12-inch Subway sub. It's unreal. Anyways, the 49ers gave up like 500 yards. 200-something yards, 230 yards on the ground to the Cleveland Browns, who got their highest rushing output of the season, with Isaiah Corral, who looked like Adrian Peterson yesterday. Johnny Manziel, he was Johnny Manziel running all around making plays. against our secondary, which, by the way, why are we still starting Kenneth Acker? Why wouldn't Dante Johnson be in the game, or Cromartie? Why don't we take certain players out of this game? Why do we leave veterans in the game? Why? I get why Ahmad Brooks was playing yesterday, but why is he still playing? We don't need him to play. Put Aaron Lynch and put Eli Harold in the game. We're already 4-9. It's over. The season's over. We're out of the playoffs. Put in Eli Harold. Put in Aaron Lynch. Let them get after the quarterback whatever they can. Put in Tank Carradine. Put in these young dudes on the defensive line. Let Eric Armstead start. Let all these guys learn. Learn towards the end of the season to build upon next season. Because that's what we need to do. And I'm tired. Stop starting Anquan Bolden. Release him so somebody else can pick him up for a playoff run, or get rid of him, or do something, because he's too slow. Every pass that he catches seems contested. Why? Because he's too slow. He can't get open, and he has to make contested catches, which he makes. Kudos to him. He's gonna make catches. He was a Pro Bowl wide receiver for years. But you know what? We need to move on. It's over. He's done. Let Torrey Smith be the feature wide receiver. Let him try to get open. Put DeAndrew White in the game. Get Bruce Ellington either out of there. Quentin Patton needs to go. I'm sorry. I know he's electric at times. I know he has his moments, but he needs to go. We need to let these young guys play. DeAndre Smelter next year is going to come back. Hopefully, he'll give us a boost with his size and his leaping ability and the way he catches the ball. He's got really huge hands. Hopefully, he can be our next Anquan Bolden, but taller. I like him a lot. So hopefully next year they'll let him play. Because if they don't let him play, I'm going to be pissed. They need to do something, because this staff does not know who to play, when to play, or what to play. Jerome Simpson, he's got issues. He can't run routes because he's just not playing. He's not giving any opportunities, so he's not building a rapport with Blaine Gabbert. Why? No chances. You got to let guys that have some explosiveness get out in the field and let them play. And they're not. They're not doing it. They're not trying. They're putting in still a bunch of tight ends when you just signed tight ends off the street. Blake Bell was our last starter left, pretty much, our last player left, and they put him in along with some guys signed off the street who couldn't block, couldn't do anything, and one guy let a defensive end go right through along with Eric Pierce to Gabbert. Poor Gabbert got smashed on the play. It's just unbelievable. It's just bad coaching, and this needs to be a team that gets disassembled and re-put back together, and it can be a good team. It just needs the right pieces, and hopefully next year they do that. Hopefully they figure it out. But right now, get rid of the coaching staff, get rid of this offensive coordinator who can't game plan worth a dang. I'll even get rid of Eric Mangini, because he doesn't know what he can't figure it out game to game, and he's never been that great of a defensive coordinator. He's got great schemes, he blitzes, I get it, but get another guy that can come in and blitz, because we need somebody else. It's just not right. It's just not right to do to this team. This team deserves better. They need to draft the right tackle next year. They need to draft one. They need to draft like 3 offensive linemen next year. They need to draft a quarterback. Blaine Gabbert's probably going to be the starter next year, which is fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Blaine Gabbert. He's not all that bad. Give him some protection. The guy can hit receivers. The guy can hit people. Give him a good protection and a good game plan. That he's not a bad quarterback. But we need to draft a quarterback for the future. Let him blossom for a little. Let him sit for like a couple years under Blaine Gabbert maybe. Get a wide receiver, another explosive wide receiver, a first round talent wide receiver, basically, and then maybe the second round or so. I don't know. That's another topic for another show for another day, of who I like at quarterback and wide receivers in college. We got to figure all that out. Has people figure out if they're going to leave, college, or the people who, become draft eligible. That's when I'll figure all that stuff out. But right now, I'll just tell you my favorite at quarterback, Paxton Lynch right now. He's my favorite for the 49ers at quarterback. That's the guy I like. I could be wrong, but he's the guy I like for now. I know about Jared Goff. I know about him. I know about a few other players. I watched them, but I need to see a little bit more footage of Jared Goff, because to me right now, he just throws too many picks, and I don't like that. So we'll see how he plays in the offense and what kind of offense he plays in. But to me, Paxton Lynch just seems like a really good fit. I like a guy that throws touchdowns but no interceptions. I like a guy that keeps interceptions down, and a guy that can see the whole field and, deliver. So I have to look at the players a lot more in depth as that time comes along, but That's what I think the 49ers need. They need to draft some players because they need to get rid of the coaching staff. I think they need to get rid of the general manager too. I think they need to get rid of him. Get rid of him and get somebody in with some football knowledge that can get it right in there and draft. And hire me. I'll scout for you. I'll tell you what players to draft. I've been money on a lot of draft picks over the years, and I've said it. You can go back on my Twitter timeline for years about the draft picks I liked, and I guarantee you half of them are Pro Bowlers today or soon to be Pro Bowlers. They're studs, and yet I don't know anything, right? I'm not an NFL mind, right? I don't work for the NFL. Hire me, San Francisco. I'll help you. I want to help you. It's just ridiculous. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section of the game. It was horrible. I don't even want to talk about it. It was so horrible. That's just how bad it was. It was just disgusting. I didn't even see the touchdown. That's how bad it was. I never even saw the touchdown. To this minute, I don't even know who scored it. I know Gabbert threw a touchdown pass. I don't know anything else. That's how bad it was. Ugh, disgusting. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And let's hope next week we get a win. Cincinnati's banged up, so there's going to be no Andy Dalton. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get a win at home. Maybe it'll be a different team at home playing, but I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore. We're out of the playoffs, so it is what it is. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. JT Magnum, Niner News. I'm out. Peace.